I'll find out about the bowl vest.
I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss.
I mean, if it keeps us safe from the hiss, is it technically a bowl obstruction? Maybe. Maybe. Do I feel good about that joke? Not at all.
Discount Podcast.
Welcome in, cheapbeggars, to another stream for Discount, and this is one of our episode titles. This is one for Same First Letter, where we had to buy a game with the same first letter as someone on the podcast, and it was me who bought Control for Cerys, who had never played it before. I haven't played it for years. I haven't played it since it came out, and I only played a little bit of it. I got annoyed because I was trying to backtrack and got lost. But yeah, overall it did very well. We deemed it the most entertaining after much discussion. So let's start it up. Let's overwrite all my old data because who knows what I was doing back then. Playing the game. Playing the game's what I was doing. But yes, we will go in. I'll watch all the cutscenes again as well. But we're going to get a nice little taste of what this game's like.
It's going to be weirder than usual.
Oh, all right then.
Can't be helped.
Oh, okay.
You called me. So here I am.
Very moody so far.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing.
Nothing to me.
It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think
Okay, that's where
the
Control
whole
comes from.
world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person.
Nice tidy moustache.
Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie.
Come on, get it. You know what the answer
A
is.
cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth.
All right.
They're lying to us. We are lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger.
Okay.
There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster.
Board it up then.
And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
It's a weird analogy, this.
I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Right, so we are Jesse. Spelt Jesse, which is not how I thought it was going to be. And I can't remember anything about this game. All I know is there are some sort of, what are they called? Ghosty things. What's the word I'm looking for? Paranormal activity. And I know that this is made by Remedy, who also made, what's it called? Alan Wake. Which is, and I think there's a crossover Easter egg somewhere in this game. And honestly, I did play this and go, wow, this is a huge upgrade over Alan Wake. And it sort of made me a little bit more excited. It's going to make me a little more excited for Alan Wake 2, which I did go back and platinum the other month.
This seal.
I think it was last year, actually.
I saw it a long time.
They did do Max Payne as well. But I don't think they
dreams.
reference Max Payne. I really wish there was more for Max Payne coming out. I really enjoyed all of the Max Payne games. But yes, good to see you, Mustard Mule. But yeah, I did say I played this briefly, a little bit of it, when it first came out, and then I got distracted by another game. I don't like... I mean, I understand it, but the door opening's weird, isn't it? It just flies open as you run towards it. Yeah, I really enjoyed the first two Max Paynes. The third Max Payne sort of went away from what it was, but I still enjoyed it because they went different.
All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, I think it's because it wasn't that sort of much slower pace. Can I crouch? No, not good. Okay, maybe I will later. It felt like Max Payne 3 was hated because it was like bombastic fun rather than a dark noir. It was sort of sun-soaked. It was just, yeah, it was a bit more fun, wasn't it? Cool. Right, nothing in there. Let's keep going. Okay, so I can open my collectibles here. Let's have a look. And lots of stuff redacted, unsurprisingly. Correspondences. Okay, there's lots in here as well. So I imagine there's a lot of information hidden away in all of these. Or, not a lot. All you're getting from it is shoot to kill. What I do like is her movement, though.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah, it wasn't as gritty, was it?
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Alright, thanks, Ati.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way.
Oh, what's the... So it's an alert thingy. Was it getting through without being spotted, or...?
If they don't hire you, you are relevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you malot.
Is there...
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Yes, he is.
Somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No
Alright, come on,
face.
little eavesdropper.
I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
It's very reminiscent of, yeah, I've come back up to the same place. That sort of noir feeling of Alan Wake, but it doesn't feel forced like his writing.
And the poster.
It feels more Max
I
Payne-y
was
in this way.
11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since.
RNG trophies are the worst
Will you
trophies. This game's beautiful looking as well, really, isn't it? They've done a really nice job of it. I mean, I know this is like a cutscene, so it's not fully what it is, but just walking around, it felt very nice. But yeah, RNG trophies, worst trophies, like even like stuff on Ghostwire, which is quite simple in general. To be honest, a platinumed Alan Wake, there is the hard difficulty on it. You spend most of your time in the hard difficulty just moving from point to point, just trying to avoid enemies is how I did it. It wasn't a game of me being very good at it. It was very much fight when I had to fight, the rest of the time sneak past. I'd sort of learnt where everything was after I'd done the standard run, so I was just running from light source to light source. Something about this feels like the opening feels a little bit like the TV show Utopia.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan.
The British original version, not the
Years since the men of this bureau took him.
awful American remake. But hated the farm bit with the stage. Oh, see, that's funny. Because we talked about this on the podcast because I bought Alan Wake for Darren, and Darren's favourite bit of the whole game was the farm bit on the stage, which I do feel like sort of undermined a lot of the game itself. I don't know what it was. Oh, is that what I'm trying to make you look at missions? Am I? Okay, cool. Can't turn that off. Right, let's just keep going then. Oh, that's a nice little jump. Whee! Can I crouch yet? No, no crouching for me. I really want to crouch. I think the problem with Alan Wake is I couldn't quite get the tone on it. Collect 80 collectibles. Okay, so it tracks all your trophies across multiple playthroughs. That's good to know for everyone. If you're doing it. If you get stuck, just restart it. I don't really want to investigate the noise from the director's office. Is this the director's office? There was no name above the door.
Shit.
An unexpected horde mode thrown in, but really it didn't make sense to have it in there because you weren't great. It wasn't great for combat, was it? Which was weird after Max Payne because I thought that was quite good.
And there goes the poster.
Okay.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events.
All Elite Wrestling,
upon
yep.
the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program.
Right.
Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Oh, I like the talking gun. Feels like I'm in Toontown.
Look at this place.
For Who Framed Roger Rabbit with the different bullets. Yeehaw! Oh man, this feels very much like Assassin's Creed. You know when you had to do those horrible bits as Desmond? Yeah, the torch was really clunky in Alan Wake. Really clunky. Smack! Smack. Can I have my gun, please? I will take this gun. This is my rifle. Ooh. It's
Okay.
I mean, it feels better than those Assassin's Creed bits, I will be honest. You only ever played one Assassin's Creed? Fair enough. Not for everyone. I really like them. They sort of... I mean, I remember getting the first one when it came out on... I think it was 360 I bought it on. Oh my god, Josh. This is some dog shit shooting. There we go. And it automatically reloads. That's fun. There's no button for reloads. You just have to not be using it. Smack. Smack. I probably should be shooting these people as they're about, but... Why shoot if you can hit people? What's up with your body? Why is it so distorted? Which Assassin's Creed did you play out of interest? So I think, yeah, I mean, Ubisoft games are very much, you either like Ubisoft games or not, or Ubisoft. I like the Assassin's Creed. I did like the first Watchmen, then I didn't like the second or third one. Well, I didn't mind the second one, didn't like the third one. Far Cry, yeah, same sort of thing. Really love Far Cry 3. Far Cry 4 didn't. Far Cry 5 did. Far Cry 6, meh.
Something was coming.
Strange. Unity. I think it's one of the least liked games, Unity. unjustly so, because it just had a really, really buggy launch. Because it's Ubisoft.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this
Yeah,
was
Valhalla's a
alive.
very different beast to what that Assassin's Creed was, though. A massive open world.
Happy to
Too
be
big
here.
is the problem with it as well.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
So as soon as you got here, you're like, yep, sold. Man and gun, all this sort of thing, can understand weird shit. Perfect. So what was it you particularly really liked about this game, Cerys? I know you talked about it in the podcast.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
It's funny about you go Unity, you didn't mind it though. I think most people would recommend going back and doing the Ezio collection for Assassin's Creed. But I don't know if they've aged all that well. They are my favourite ones, but I think they're my favourite ones because I remember what they were when they... Oh, hello. One more bullet will do. There we go. Honestly, you don't think there's a lot you didn't like? You love the combat. You love how fucking batshit the story is. You think she's actually a cool character and the enemies are wicked. I agree. She seems like a really good character. I've recently been talking with Darren, who's just shown up in the chat. There's a lot of...
The hotline. Secure line of communication.
Oh, I like that. You move. You can move with the map up.
Reach the hotline.
Oh, that's annoying, because that's definitely me reading the map wrong then. How does it want me to get there? It does want me to go down this way. Yeah, okay, I know where I'm going now.
Line, says the dead man.
Very underrated game. I mean, there's a lot of... I was going to say, I got distracted, but me and Darren talking about how we're getting back into generic or generally annoying lead characters. So, there's... Forspoken, main character, a bit nothingy. You had Atomic Heart. I thought he was a bit of a massive douchebag, but obviously that's what he's meant to be, is a massive douchebag. But still annoying to play with. The Rice game that you're playing at the moment, Darren, I started off and yep, annoying child is the lead in it. But she seems like... Oh, there's all this shit going on. I'm a bit more like, fuck, alright, I've got to sort it out, but by the same token, grounded and willing to accept it. Oh, Josh! Fuck you. Is that cleared? Oh, and the little blue bits of health. Good to know. Yeah, so Unity's issues, there was stuff like the heads weren't loading, it was just eyes talking to you and stuff. It was a bit weird in general. But yeah, and again, as Darren said, Brotherhood, I think, is probably aged quite well. I think it's the best one in the series. But I also liked Origins when it came out. Yeah, I think, so I was playing some Atomic Heart, so the voice lines were, I've not got very far, and there was a moment where you meet the old woman, and she's like, oh, you gotta go in there, and she goes, fuck you, motherfuckers, and starts firing wild. It's like, I don't know if this is the vibe for me right now. Yeah, the Assassin's Creed in Rome was 2. The whole Ezio series was Rome-based. I like that. I like the big, bold, white light words. It feels like, yeah, it just feels...
Is the hiss your enemy?
Like I'm in a film or a TV series rather than a game. I don't know what it is.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Do they explain why these bodies are floating? I assume it's all part of this paranormal situation. Oh, it's the pyramids. From my dreams. I don't really want to jump down there. I'm going to jump down there. Okay. Oh, subtitles do give it a nice Netflix feeling. Yeah. No fear. No fear. The enemies react quite nicely as well, which is strange after playing Alan Wake. Cool. Pick those up. Sup, dudes. I can't help but aim down sights. I don't know what it is. Always aim down sights. When hip firing, you're probably better.
Must cleanse control points.
Yeah, Revelations was Istanbul, and they gave you that weird little hook blade so you could jump higher and stuff. I think any game where your enemies explode when you kill them is a satisfying game. Satisfying combat. I can touch you now. I can touch you. Yeah, I don't know why I thought of Voldemort at that moment, just touching Harry's face.
Holy shit.
And is this a save point now? Ah, and you got fast travel.
It.
Can you hear me?
I do love a Voldemort reference at the moment. It's because I live with you, Cerys, who has a lovely Voldemort laugh, so I feel like I'm always round him.
I can't tell you how happy I am.
Might try Valhalla, and if you enjoy it, might get the rest. I think if you enjoy Valhalla, go back and try out the remaining of these new 3.
My turn.
So Origin, Odyssey, and Valhalla.
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh shit! You're the new director. Hold on, we're coming out.
So her name is Jesse Faden. Is that meant to sound like just fade in? Like she's dropping between the two worlds? Is that what it's meant to be? I don't know.
Director Faden. Call me Jesse.
That's what I imagine it is. Imagine it's a little nod like that.
Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
She is a leader.
It
Just
seems to
tell
spread
them.
everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And extraordinarily, you. You
That's what
are
you
the
think.
director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Yeah, okay.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me.
Yeah, see, she's not affected by the hiss at all.
It's hard to make out, but he told me to blend
Yeah,
in.
Jessie didn't go to sensitivity training. She's just got the job right now.
Room shifted.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable.
You're right, it is. It's very unbelievable. In fact, I'd say it can't be believed.
I have a million questions, and I probably have a million more.
Alright, calm down, Pope.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you
I'm the director.
Control point, then you can maybe cure those
Don't-
infected or possessed by the hiss.
I don't like the name The
If
Hiss.
that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already.
I'm the
She's
opposite.
the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau.
This is just making me... You took a long time to say yes to her there, Jesse. You really did.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
It's, again, I was going to say community, or it could be anything. It's that moment where
Push the hiss.
Chang's the investigator, and they keep asking you questions. You just hear him mumbling under his breath and moving his mouth for like 2 minutes before he answers. Just internal dialogue. Witness me! Yep. Got it sorted. Perfect. Not a problem. I mean, she faded into the ground, but I've just done enough.
Work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
It is very dramatic. If I tell you, Lauren, that it's done by the same people who did Alan Wake, you might get why it's as dramatic, but it's better written. Although I enjoyed Alan Wake for its cheesiness.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot.
Why is
Thank you,
Pope
Director.
wearing a
Jesse.
bowl on her chest, though? I don't understand.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking...
Well, covered up the whole town with a big dome.
That's enough.
She's from
Maybe
Springfield.
that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I think they're only off-putting because they feel a bit more real, like they're not symmetrical like a lot of eyes as well in games.
Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And
I'll find out about the bowl vest.
I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing.
I mean, if it keeps her safe from the hiss, is it technically a bowl obstruction? Maybe. Maybe. Do I feel good about that joke? Not at all.
Saved us. A few of us.
Oh, there they are. That's what...
And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost or whatever he is, he mentioned something called...
Yeah, I felt bad about that joke.
Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone, a direct line of communication between the director and the board.
Right, I remember this telephone. I don't remember going much further than that.
Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
It's quite a lot of information that they put on you quite quickly in this game. I do like that. Pay attention or get lost.
I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
No, you're not. You have no empathy.
Why am I here?
In fact, maybe that's a good thing for a leader. I don't
You
know.
already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but
What do you mean? That's also why you liked it. That you had to sort of pay
I'm
attention.
not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me.
It is good information. I would say it's like watching one of those like Nordic dramas. You know, like The Bridge or the those sort of things. You have to pay attention.
What scares me shitless is that I finally found it.
And it all feels a little Twin Peaksy and stuff like that. Which is, yeah, sort of how all of their stuff feels in this. Find the red telephone, call the Powerpuff Girls, get out. Right, know what I'm doing. Was there telephone bread, or am I making that up? Definitely had a red receiver thing, like, as I say, handle. It's not called a phone handle, is it?
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Twin Peaks is superb.
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex.
Also, I love these little
Openings
shots.
to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking.
Big open rooms,
But in the
clinical.
context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end.
Sort of modern
Shitty
meets the
world out there, if you ask me,
1960s.
but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Oh, you've got a tattoo of Dale Cooper on your arm. Fair enough. Yeah, that's more love than I've got for it at the moment. But I think Twin Peaks is... It's not unsung. I think the people who love it, love it. The people who don't, won't. So it's a real... Right, where am I meant to be going? Up is the map. Up is the map. So I assume that way? I keep hitting the touchpad for the map. Just seems to make sense to me.
There it is again. Our welcome
Shoom.
message.
Opening those crates, it's like doing the Jedi stuff where you're kicking open the boxes. Let's just keep going for now. I'm pretty sure I could have found a way into there. Nope, can't hit him. Alright, guys, chill out. Thank you. I was just exploring a room and you just rudely shoot me. Don't you know I've got to get all the little collectible bits because I have a compulsion? I won't even read all this stuff. I just like to have it. I like to hold on to it. Right, so I can either... It's not going to be the tree stuff, is it? Oh, it might be the tree. Still, I want to run into the big red light. No, I don't want to run into the big red light. Don't want to run into the big red light.
You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Dude. Stop shooting at me like a stormtrooper. I'll just slowly walk up and shoot you. Just nice, patient shooting. Nice, patient shooting. Anyway, what is everyone else playing at the moment? I assume you're not also playing Control. Cerys very well could be playing Control as well. Actually, saying that. Up. Dead Island 2 for Cerys at the moment. Nice. How are you finding it? I know you've just started it. Judgment and... How are you playing both of those at once? And Sword Art Online? I just went sow, like that was clear to anyone. Oh, what's up with you, dude? Do I have to punch you off? Yeah, punch the shield off. Oh, 2 Xboxes at once. I mean, that's a fair way to do it. By that I assume you're in some grindy bits on, I'm gonna guess Sword Art Online, and you might just be doing stuff like Mahjong on Judgment, or actually playing it properly. But funny enough, Darren's gonna be, I think, on here tomorrow, not tomorrow, next Wednesday playing Judgment on here as well. I think it's next Wednesday he's playing Judgment. Dyson Cube for Judgment and farming and yeah, Sword Art Online. Makes sense. Darren's playing Let's Build a Zoo. A nice little pixel art game. Not based on the film. Is there a film called Let's Build a Zoo? I feel like there is. Don't know why I'm thinking like Matt Damon's in it or something along those lines, but might be making that up entirely. We Bought a Zoo. That's it. Yeah. Which is a Matt Damon film. Thank you. But so it's not a spin-off of that. Is what you're saying. They haven't gone, that was a mistake of a film. I have definitely not cleansed 10 Ritual Boy. Is this like... Yes.
8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends.
So is this like, you know, you've got in Alan Wake, you've got the ongoing TV series. In Max Payne, you've got an ongoing TV series. Is this what you've got for Control?
Concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did.
I hope it is. I much preferred, like, Max Payne was the best one where you had the film running the same time, where it was very much like, what's it, McBain? It was like a McBain film from Simpsons as well, where they had that McBain running in the background. Come on, Josh, put your teeth back in, put your brain back on. It's only Thursday, one more day of work to pretend to do. Unless you're Darren, and then you're skiving for the rest of the week. Tut, tut, tut. Bloody part-timers. Hell, yeah. I take that means a lot of games are being played tomorrow by you then, Darren. Correct. Anything special planned? If I've got a whole day off to play games, I tend to pick out the game that I've been like holding off on, or
an object of power. Something this had latched on.
Oh.
We need to cleanse it.
Oh, so I can crouch now. Just hide behind these walls. Oh, yep. 3. Then I'll move again. Don't know if this is the way I'm meant to be going. How do I get up there? Ah. Probably through this big opening in the side. You think you're going to try and finally take a chunk out of Octopath 2? I think that's a good idea. Whoop. And now we're finally seeing each other this weekend. There's a chance I can steal Ishin from you. And then I can start working on that. Also, there was a big update today. Well, not a big update. A small update for Jedi Survivor. So I thought they were going to fix the perks issue. They haven't. It's a very real concern that I'm going to have to play through the entirety of the game again. Oh, I'm going to get some telekinesis stuff. That's fun.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings?
Right, so you find an object, you then get transported into Assassin's Creed's world to get the new thing. Fun. Okay, that makes sense. That's as you'd expect it to be in a game. Feed the cube. It's happened to you with GTA 5 and the 100% trophy. 8 years later, you still haven't platinumed it and you can't be bothered to replay it. Yeah, that makes sense. I couldn't... it's the same as, I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2. Lovely game, great game, but sometimes you just go, is it worth the pains and suffering to get all of those bits? Because they're not easy either. And where is my energy for this? Is it that? Yes, that bar at the top. Okay. Smash. You tried at the start of the year, ran into a glitch 4 missions in. Yeah, and thought, nah, that's fair enough. Is that for Red Dead or for Oh, hello. Alright, go away. I'm not wasting my bullets on you. And now I've got throwing. You tried to platinum GTA 5, followed a stunt jump guide, thought very closely, ended up with 47 out of 49, and did not even try to resolve that. That's fair enough.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off.
So you're 7 days in now, and you have so much to tackle. It's like, oh.
This will help me fight the hiss.
I suppose, that's the difference between Xbox and PlayStation, isn't it? Because obviously with Xbox, it's the gamer score up to 1,000 for completing it. Whilst at least you don't, even if you don't do the DLC on PlayStation, you still get the Platinum Trophy, which you go, I've basically done it. What the hell happened there? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't know how I fell through the ground there. That was me firing, I think, explosive barrels at myself. So, not my smartest move. It happens. It happens to us. It happens to the best of us. I got overly excited of using the throwing mechanic when I probably could have just shot my way out of there. Where's it going to put me? Oh well. I've got my throw thing, so who cares? Really? Oh, I've got to go all the way back there? I can easily see how people get lost in this, though. Oh, so I'm the director. I should have access to everything, shouldn't I? Yeah, I mean, you still need to do all the DLC to get 100% on the PlayStation, but I think really the platinum's what you're after. I mean, some people it really is get all the DLC as well. I generally have a problem with DLC because more often than not I've completed the game long before the DLC comes out, and then I can't remember what I'm doing, and I feel like I have to play the whole game again, which shouldn't be as much of a problem as I make it out to be honest. Is that not where I want to go?
Maybe there's a key nearby.
I'll just claim this control point. You have a platinum on 54% completion due to DLC, and if anything, you find it hilarious. Yep, I think that's fair.
This must open the door.
That's open. So, can I get into clearance level 1 rooms now? I think I walked in on Cerys fighting this boss. If it's going to start flying around the room, it's definitely this one. What you need is a nice dodge action, really, isn't it? You know, just, and there's no way to heal. Every time. Right. It's a tough first boss, and I think the issue is because I got to fire my entire clip at this bastard. Watch for the grenade warning indicator. Use sprint to escape the blast. Well, I'll be honest, game. I don't not sprint everywhere. In games, I'm either sprinting or I'm crouching. There's no in between. I'm not walking leisurely at any point. Gotta wait for the people on the ground to kill them too. Yeah, I just needed some people to arrive, really. I think the issue was I knew I'd... Dude. Dude, what? How am I meant to avoid you, you bastard? You idiot. Why didn't you wear your bowl? If you'd worn your bowl, you'd have been fine. Right. Silly me, silly me. What a silly, silly me. As, you know, I always say. Sprint to dodge is not a dodge. It's just running away. You think this is the hardest boss as well? Okay, that doesn't... It's funny, isn't it? I know, yeah. I know Cerys had a bit of a time with this boss. You get a dodge action later on. Like, dodge should be like one of the first things. Now I just sprint until I reload. He only throws 2 things and then he has to get stuff again. Hey. Oh, he's breaking my wall. Don't break my wall, dude. Are there dudes in here shooting at me now? There are. Are they upstairs as well? No, they're down there. So he's on about half now. Let's just... Oh, fucking walls! Right. Where have you gone now, dude? Chill out. Come hang out with me. Right. Very little health back for me. Also, the red is not a pleasant... Right, where's he gone? Where is he? He's only on half health. Let's just keep sprinting. Don't worry, the sprint action doesn't dodge anything, you lying game. What's the point of sprinting for health if they can still hit me? Might just stay back in the corner and hide. No, alright, he'll hit me as well. What's that? 3 fails now. We'll get it next time. We'll get it this time. It started off well, then I got panicked because he broke my wall. He broke my wall. Then all the walls got in the way of my stuff. If you're hurt, try and get some health back. Thank you. Tips like that. What more do you need? Are you bad? Get better. Oh, sorry, get good.
They can fly now. Great.
Don't be an ass. Oh, the loading screens are great in this. I think all... The hiss also, really off-putting, isn't it? So because I'm by the door, I keep thinking enemies are coming up on me and they're not. So I can't hit him. Where's he gone? Oh, he's directly above me, isn't he? Oh, yeah, directly above me, so I shouldn't have moved, but... Where are you? Oh. About to throw more shit, are you? Who's my biggest enemy? Me. Me. Oh, damn. Just keep running. Oh my god, thank you for that. It's like getting a sip of water in a desert, isn't it? Ah! Walls, my biggest enemy. You sprung in front of me again. I thought I had him then. Thought I had him. I was just doing Dark Souls. But in Dark Souls, I had a friend do it all for me whilst I stood there and hid. They need to have a summoning thing in here. Get rid of that little moat. Now. Blah, blah, blah. Man climbs through wall. He's an ass. We know.
Fly now. Great.
Just recharging, really charging. I don't know what hit me then. I think last time... Right. Where have you gone, Mr. Tomasi? Yeah. Come on, fire again. I keep pressing square to reload as well. Yeah, the combat's really fun in this, actually. He says having a horrible time. And Tomasi's hiding above me now. Okay. He was shooting at me. Goodbye to you. Now. Where are you, you bastard? Is he still up in that spot? He is. Go away. I'm trying to sort stuff out here. Leave me alone. Thank you. He didn't look dead. So is this another stage in the boss fight? Or is he just running away?
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Yeah, you and me both. I don't trust him. Don't trust him at all.
Focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Cool, right. As I said, I thought that time was it. That was the time. But if I say that every time, eventually I'll be right. That was my real plan. But I just every time say, yeah, I'll get it next time. I'll get it next time. Cool. And we're through.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
The U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic
got him.
weaponry in the hands of a foreign power.
Okay.
Most personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also...
So me saying like it felt like 1950s, 60s inspired. Because it is.
No local doctors examine them first. Honestly, what the odds and all of that is show up inside.
Let's just read some notes off the floor.
Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Are you still recording this?
Have I also not realised that I can like do stuff with my gun? Yeah. What do I want with that? Damage after kills. Can't put on there, so that one it is. Personal mods. Oh, and I did have personal mods. Health recovery. Let's just give myself a health boost, shall we? That'll do. Fun.
Hotline can't be far now.
Man, I'm just waiting for some Hotline Bling coming through. But then I'd go, don't play Drake, be better than that. Alright. I don't think that phone actually works. That wasn't attached to the wall at all. Someone just fucking glued that up. Oh man, I just think that's... Every time that comes up, I'm like, that's nice. But supplements. Or butte, or bate.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord.
Okay.
Door marked with the black pyramid.
So I should now be able to get into something else, should I? So I've changed the lights. No, it's definitely that way, isn't it? Maybe I'll put it again.
Whoa. Have we been here before?
Okay, we're in the Ocean View Hotel.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country.
At the roadside motel holiday inns, yes.
This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Yeah, this has those bad time at the El Royale vibes.
Anyone here?
I wouldn't be shocked if there's a trophy for hitting this a bunch of times, and I wouldn't be shocked if I've already got it. If there is an option for it. None of these opening? Maybe I'll just keep bringing in the bell till someone answers if it's going to be like that. Oh. So if I do that, different one opens, there we go. It's the same damn room. Thank you.
The key has a black pyramid on it.
Definitely could hear the doors opening. And we're back to the first one. Can I now open this door then? What's that key open? Cannot pull that light switch? So it's got a black pyramid on it, so I guess it's this one. Has anything changed? Nope. Let's just keep pulling that for a little bit till something happens. Josh, you're better than that. Okay. In I go. Complete the astral plane challenge. What happened in your play? Because I know you play the game with something to do with pulling lights and being in a hotel, but I think you kept dying in there. So the hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional, not interdimensional, extra-dimensional enemies. Okay. May not have been that one. Fair enough. So how do I use the hotline? Have I missed something? No. The hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional. Do I have? Assets, assets. Have I missed something they want to tell me? Back, case files, multimedia. No. Okay. So it wants to come after me. Come on, buddy. Let's just run past it then. Come on, buddy. Just run them because they can't fly, but they are flying. Thank you, Cerys, for telling me just to avoid it. Me with man brain was well, like, I got to shoot it, got to kill it. Whoop. Thank you, phone.
It is a phone. It's an object of power.
Who is he?
To any typical network, a direct line to the astral plane
Not
and the board.
in the game.
And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
He looked like the, very briefly I thought he was the creator of Breaking Bad, but it's not him. It's definitely not him. I think it's just he's got the little goatee.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well.
He's also, although it looks
better.
like, is it Mr. Oh, what's his name?
Salvador.
The guy from Mass Effect 2.
Marshall especially.
Played by Michael Douglas with glowing eyes.
She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on.
I want to say Mr. Universe, but that's definitely not right.
The person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Trench does sound like this summer coming to a theater near you. Got that real bassy voice, isn't he? Growl in there. Oh.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like
Let's go.
An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
I would like to be referred to as that. An echo with important info, because it makes it sound like
React strongly when I tell them about you.
created something important through time.
Is it too soon to tell Emily?
This summer, how will you answer the hotline? Coming to theaters near you. She thought it was safe to become the director. Is this the way I'm meant to be going? I could be killing those people, but also I can just walk past them. Where am I going now? Come on, I need the map to shoot come up. Thank you. I got honest, something like that sounds like a really terrible horror movie, doesn't it? Is that right? I was concerned that was on a timer then, and I was going to be trapped in it then. I imagine again radios are all things you have to turn on for trophies. How do I get to the boardroom? Ah, that's a fair point. If I go back downstairs, I can travel, can't I, between control points? Yeah, so it sounds like the Ring, but with a phone instead of a phone. I think there is, instead of a tape, I'm going to be honest, I think there's a film like that called Missed Call. It's pretty terrible. If it's the film I'm thinking of. If you don't answer the call and it leaves a voicemail, then you're next to die. Again, I think it was an Asian film originally. I think it was Japanese. And then it was made American. One Missed Call, that's it. Basically the same concept, isn't it? Yeah, the Japanese original is decent. The remake, I think I saw the remake in cinemas as well. Like, when it came out. I think it was around that period where I watched everything that came to the cinema.
How is it out there? The comms, the hiss?
I got the hotline.
I think that's fair to say about most remakes. The Japanese original's decent. Remake,
What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, darling.
Does she not blink?
Classy, but...
Oh, she does blink. That's okay.
Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Oh man, I mean, mention the old boy. I've got an old boy tattoo on my arm, and the US remake is embarrassing. And I like Josh Brolin and Spike
Someone
Lee,
who could help us.
but no,
The other side.
and Sharlto Copley,
How do I get there?
but no.
It's impossible because of
Bad
the
film.
internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look.
Oh man, that's just riling me up thinking about the old boy remake now.
Extreme situation. You are doing phenomenally well, and all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests.
There are a few good remakes though.
She might find out about you.
But I mean, they don't even do it just with
Understanding more myself.
Asian cinema. They do it with others. Remember, like,
If you think it will help.
Let Me In and Let the Right One In.
I'll
Let
check
Me
the
In.
internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses.
Well, the American
The
one,
sectors open to
bad.
Kate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside
The original
maintenance
Nordic one was good.
The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Glad I managed to mute myself before I did that. No horror film has had you as angry as the god-awful vampire film we saw in the cinema. The one with Dracula and the whole thing was just a mockery. The last... I'm trying to remember what it is now. Not The Last Rite. The Invitation. The Invitation. With... is it Melisandre from Game of Thrones? Yeah, that was awful. That's not the worst film ever made. I have a million films on Letterboxd that have actually ranked lower than that. This game is great for building atmosphere. The Cold War era is just such a fun time to put stuff in. Not at the time. I imagine it wasn't a fun time then, but it probably was quite.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Sounds like it's coming from the hell.
All I know is that I can now do stuff with abilities. So 10% health. You know what? I'm just gonna start everything up. Because I think it's nice to open up all the skill trees just in case. Oh, Cerys. Yes. Such a fun time. People are dying, Kim. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I knew what I said when I said it. I made a mistake. Reflecting back on it, it's a fun time to create stories and build stuff in, is what I'm trying to say. How do I upgrade my gun? Because I managed to do it before, didn't I? So I've got... I thought I had a different slot for it. Have I not understood what I'm meant to be doing? I didn't say the Vietnam War. I said the Cold War. Which is fine, because very little happened in the Cold War. I can't... What do you mean I can't prove that? This is all recorded. It's Where is that singing coming from? And where am I meant to be going? Do I have to fast travel somewhere? Do I have any outfits? Because, you know, that's the important stuff. Search for a way to the maintenance sector. But it's trying to tell me to go there.
The situation getting worse. I saw Trench and Darling arguing a couple weeks ago. Trench was furious. You don't think Darling...
Am I not working something out?
Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's golden child have to gain from killing the boss?
I feel like I'm being really dull here. Am I being really dull here?
I heard that his attack.
Let's just go towards the singing.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
There we go. So for some reason it was telling me to go to that little sentence. That bit.
Is a friendly face.
Is the janitor a friendly face? I like that he's wearing his Walkman though. Here I go. You seem very excited about this, Cerys. Very excited. Joker almost. Here we go. And we start it all off that way. And it would be a lot more fun. Yeah, I get what you mean now, Mustard Mule. It is oddly hypnotic and calming. Just need some like brown noise under it as well, and then my brain can actually shut down and I can go to sleep. That's what I need.
He can help me reach the override.
To clarify, brown noise, not the brown note. I don't want to be pooping whilst I'm trying to go to sleep.
Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
Okay, can't go in there because I need clearance level 2 to go in there. I thought red was bad.
The directorial override is right there.
Lots of hiss. Look at these glowy face bitches. We can deal with them. Maybe. Is that a friend? Hey, friend. Ooh. Is that one person still alive? Yeah. You have a box, and you can have a bullet. Sharing is caring. Are they all dead? I think they're all dead. Let's cleanse the place. Let's light some sage. And cleanse everyone's auras. I think that's what you do, I'm not sure. Cerys can probably correct me about that. I might have made something wildly offensive. I And if so, I apologise for my lack of knowledge. Hey, buddies. Hey, other buddy. They shoot you in the face. Oh, you fell over. She fell over. And we keep going. No, I don't want to say again, Cerys. It's fine. We'll pretend it didn't happen. You were killing a zombie. That's fair enough reason not to pay attention. You got to keep yourself alive in LA or LA. Oh, hello. You're a bit glowy. At least you don't have to be super accurate when you're throwing things. As long as you're sort of in the general direction, they're quite forgiving. That hiss is not pleasant. Can I open that whilst I'm fighting? I can. They let me loot whilst I'm fighting. That's nice. Where is this last guy? Oh, there he is. Thanks, dude. Burn. Oof. In through the hiss door. In through the hiss door. It's like the Twilight Zone. The Simpsons version is the scary door, isn't it? What's behind the scary door? Oh, I probably should have gone the other way first. Hey, Artie.
Well done. You got the job.
Thank you.
Place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor.
That is hilarious.
In that role than a director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes.
How long a game is this? I can't remember now.
Easy. It's just around the corner.
I feel like this will probably be about a 20-hour game with like sides and stuff.
Very small, couple of hours chop.
Something tells me it's going to be more than that.
Obviously won't be doing that all today.
There's a dog buried in this. I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son.
No, you're right.
That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table.
Why do you need an assistant though?
That this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've
Okay.
already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
I'm going to use that expression.
Trying my best to keep up with this.
Going to use that.
Fix the coolant
Disappearing like a fart in
and
the
power
Sahara.
generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions.
Clearly, Artie, you've left me
You
something
catch
clear.
the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here.
It's a great expression. I think something I should use more frequently.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow.
Lots of great expressions.
So you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in
Perfect.
the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back.
Clearance
That's great.
2 now. Perfect.
Thank you, Ati.
Instead of a headless chicken, the expression of running around with your head like a third leg.
Yep. Burn the grass. Throw it in the fire.
There's another expression in there that I liked, and I can't remember what it is now.
Turn it into a rain. Not
So if I have a little look at my missions now, there's a few different ones. There's no levels on anything, is there? So you don't really level up, you just sort of get... Let's go for that. Why not? Because this seems to be the strange light in the break room. This is the break room, isn't it? And then I just fell. There we go. Cleanse the merry-go-round horse objects of power. I think you find it's a carousel, not a merry-go-round.
How do you think it got down here?
It's definitely a merry-go-round.
A carousel horse.
Oh, she calls it a carousel.
These kid stuff always.
They've got it all bases covered there. Merry-go-round and carousel. Oh, the red smoke's almost like a Rorschach thing in the background as well. I can now evade. Ah. Or throw myself to my death. I don't know which is the right one and which... Simple. To air evade. Bastards. Right. There we go. Just gotta get my timing right. Gold enemies are immune to my attacks. Alright, bye then. Off I go. And we're through. Wow, man, that evade would have been much nicer in that other...
Let's see the Hess keep up with me now.
In that other one. I feel like energy is probably the better one to invest in than health, which feels like a strange thing to say. Oh my god, that's horrifically bright. I'll fall through that ground as well, even though I definitely jumped above where it was. Just sucks me down. And I'm back in the break room. Everything's fine. Now, what were the other missions? Let's have a little look at those, shall we? What is the other missions? Alright, calm down. I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. I'm fully aware of that, but you need to chill out. Don't dive into desks. She's done it again. I mean, I did it. Jesse helps Artie by burning the trash piled around the furnace in the maintenance sector. Where's the maintenance sector? Okay. But where's the other one? Because if the other one's en route, we'll grab that one first. Yeah. So I need to get into the maintenance sector anyway, so I might as well go through the back door and get there. I still don't know if Carousel's American or UK. Merry-go-round definitely sounds more British, doesn't it? Like a perfect juxtaposition of what the Brits actually are, like dour, miserable people. But then let's go on the merry-go-round. Okay, am I allowed up there? Or is that all his stuff? Let's find out. It's not his stuff. Oh, I thought that was just going to go straight up, so I thought I had to jump on there to make sure I got there in time. Is this the way I'm meant to be going? It's the way I'm going, so... doesn't matter if it is or isn't. Right, what's in here? I thought these were a bunch of exercise bikes. I thought this was like a Peloton room for some reason. Now we found the power plant. Right. No, you're a good person. Alright, I won't shoot you.
Hey, are you new?
I almost very much did what I did the very first time I played any of the Souls games, and I found a person. I just assumed they were bad, so I attacked them, and it all went horribly, horribly wrong. I think that was in Bloodborne, and I think it was the crow I attacked. Now I'm always a bit more hesitant to make sure I don't kill NPCs. Well, I didn't kill her. She absolutely slaughtered me. Who am I meant to be talking to? I do really like the limited HUDs, though. I think more games need to be limited HUDs. Just less stuff all over the screen. I think in the new Jedi Survivor game, you can like strip it all down to exactly what you want it to be. They've done quite a lot with accessibility options in that game. They've even made it so that you can turn off spiders for some reason. Alright, chill out, chill out. I'm just running around trying to find a guy. Talking about how I like the limited HUD and now I can't find who I'm looking for. But is he down here? Do I keep running past him? And this just opens, but in the security booth. Well, that's definitely not the place I should be going then. Just go for a run. Shoom. And that's where I came in? No, I came in on the other door, but this... Nope, not over here at all. I didn't even come in on this side. Where is the security booth? Why can't I find you? Why tell me to go to this security booth if there isn't a sign for the security booth? Where am I meant to be going? Hello, are you him? No. Josh. How are you lost? Oh, up here? No? Just another person. God. What a way to make me feel stupid. Who'd have thought this would be harder than that boss fight? Right, there's only one door I can go through, so I'm just going to run through that door. I'm sure they're around here, but clearly not being smart enough. Let's just take that. And another histol. Nope. I feel like I've missed something quite important, but that's okay. Can always go back. He says, and then he keeps wandering about. So there's another object power around here, okay. Well, definitely not getting through there, am I? Beep beep. It's because I'm running around with a gun. What do we have here? Don't know, but I definitely can't make that jump. And there's more of these. Can I go back? That's alright, I can go back at least. Thought I was going to be trapped in there for quite some time. Oh, do you not want me to go into your little hidden room? Didn't make it clear though, did you? Smack. Shamack. Headshot. Fatality. What the fuck hit me then? She does look cooler when she's not aiming down sights. There's like a cavalier nature to that. What I'm getting is I shouldn't be here yet. So, let's go back and find what I was actually meant to find. How if I shoot that? And shoot that. Okay, and that door is now opened. Okay. Guess that's what I was meant to do. Just shoot the red mess. Bureau Archivist? I've got 120 collectibles. Oh. Helps just to grab everything. Okay.
I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4.
Is this easy or hard?
2, 1. Go.
Helps if I go through the right door, doesn't it? What? Is this easy or hard, he says, and then...
45 seconds remaining.
What do you mean 45? Oh, do I have to shoot? Oh, one idiot.
Remaining.
Okay, right.
15 seconds.
I'm definitely not making it through. As I didn't realise what I was doing for most of it.
5 seconds remaining.
I'll get it next time though, I think. Now I... Yeah, alright. I think the issue there was, 1, going through the wrong door, and 2, not realising I had to shoot the target. So there's 1 there. And 1 there. Oh, there's quite a bit more to it than I thought there was, or is that the end? That's the end, okay. Let's do that again. Let's do that again.
Course starting in 5, 4,
It does say start in quite big letters on the ground, so I should have worked it out, really. Oh, that's some bad shooting, Josh. Very slow shooting.
45 seconds remaining.
Alright, I get it. I'm being slow. I'm trying my best, though. Oh, I cocked it. Oh, I failed it. I failed it. No. Can I go back the way I came? Can I leave? Or do I have to complete the course? Let's start it again. I thought I'd be better at this, but I'm not. I'm bad at this and things.
Try again, Ranger.
Shit!
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5.
You've never passed this.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem that hard, to be honest. I'm just playing like a bit of an idiot. Oh, Josh, why can I not hit that fucking thing? That's not what I want, is it?
15 seconds remaining.
Oh man, I should have just... There we go.
5 seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations.
Okay.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course.
There we go, we're through anyway. So, all worked out.
It's protecting itself. I need to hit it harder to break that shield.
And then I'll grab the safe. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I thought it was going to be more problematic. It's the normal thing of when you're trying to grab something and throw it, you always pick up the wrong bloody item. How do I use a shield then? Oh, that's fun. I can get a shield. Cool. That's a fun skill to have. It does sap your energy quite a lot. And it's down again. I'm not feeling confident now. Just hide under here for a second. Let's get my health back. Have I done it? Yeah, I think I've finished that now. That's alright. Lovely stuff. And another little thing to add. The importance of synergy. Oh, I'm not looking too healthy, guys. Yeah, I know you want to fight me, but chill out, dude. Come get me in real life, dude. Oh. What do you want? I don't like you. Where have you dropped to? Did I get you? No, you're still alive, aren't you? Got him. Can I get up there? I don't think I can get up there. Maybe I can. Is there a staircase up? No. Maybe I can't get... Oh, obviously the big staircase I just climbed up. One idiot. Let's run down these stairs and go look for some stairs. He was, by all accounts, ladies and gentlemen, a moron. So, if you didn't get that, Cerys, I assume you never got the shield ability then? Is that fair to say? Did you just sort of like make your way through the game without it? I mean, this is all fun and all, but I still can't work out where the dude is. You made your way without it. There's some things that don't change that, you know, getting loot from a bathroom just feels right, doesn't it? There's certain things that you just go, you have to check there because there's gonna be something in them. Right, speak with Security Chief Arish in the security booth. Sounds simple enough, but for some reason, I can't find the security booth. So it's not that person there. Is he further... Is he on the ground floor when I came in and I just didn't look the right way?
Hey, are you new?
Yeah.
Talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Oh, did I miss this door? I just missed this fucking door.
Ma'am, hey, Chief Arish,
Alright.
FBC Security.
Take a fucking... Maybe you should calm the fuck down, dude.
We're on the same side.
My name is Jessie Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just...
Yeah.
Director. It's a pleasure.
You changed your tone quite quickly there, didn't
Let's
you?
skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but...
He's annoyed as he's watched me run around CCTV everywhere. Just generally causing a problem. He's like, for fuck's sake.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing. Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect him in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about...
He was probably also annoyed that I was told to go see him. And then I ran around doing an assault course instead.
At least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen.
He probably didn't call it the hiss.
Questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows.
You just realised I was the director. Fucking hell.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have...
I will guess Salvador is gonna have big red glowy eyes and attack me. Because this seems to be the theme. Any boxes around here? You don't look well, dude. Open map. Yeah, the map is a little confusing. It also would help if the map loaded. Because that was no use to me. Let's try again. Nope. That's all we're getting. Let's try out here. So I want to travel in a northeast direction. There we go. Thank you. That took a long time to load up, didn't it? Oh. It's the general direction I want to go in, though. Well, that was a lot more intense than I expected. Smack. Oh, there's a flying dude. Where's he gone? There he is. No. Ah, he's not the same flying dude. He's a different flying guy. That's just a different... I'm going to say the guys with the RPGs are the worst guys. What are you doing? Why are you doing exploding stuff at me? Oh. Okay, they're all gone at least. Is this where I'm meant to be going? Because I'm just running into a room. Yeah, this looks about right. Yeah, things aren't looking good with me playing it this way. But I've started now, so I'll finish my plan of just hitting everything. And just hope it works. And now I can cleanse it. So that all worked out. Just smack my way through it. Assert dominance. Do you have any abilities? I have lots of abilities. Ooh, what's that do? Shield strength increase. Let's increase energy. And I'm also going to increase health because... I'm terrible for using melee attacks over the guns that are clearly what they're meant to be there for. I've only got one thing, so the only thing I could do is increase my shield strength. I'm barely going to use the shield if I'm going to be completely honest with myself. Like Dead Island, which Cerys is playing right now, nothing better than just keep kicking. Just kick them until they agree with me. Is there going to be stuff in here that's needed? That doesn't look like a good place to go into at the moment. Nope. Don't like the sound. Don't like the look of that. But I've opened this door now, so we'll move forwards through here.
You need to fix it before the old twig pants inside the plant has a shit fit.
Smack. Schmack. Maybe I should just be increasing my melee attacks. Used to do melee runs in Bioshock with a wrench. It was so overpowered. The kicks in Dead Island games are satisfying. They really are. Especially like the jump kick they've now... I don't know if it was in the first one, I can't remember. But if you aim it right, you can just like jump kick them in the head and kill someone. Which is very satisfying. They've also got a drop kick ability with certain lightsaber stances in the new Jedi game. Which has a trophy linked to doing it with a certain haircut, which is fun. There's a lot of you guys coming. Boop. Got him. Boop. Right. Rocket launch guy, chill the fuck out. I'm going to come up to get him first because he's a pain in the ass. Yeah, and maybe it is certain characters because obviously you've got a bunch that you can be. I, for some reason, have chosen Bruno in this new run for me. I think Cerys has gone for Danny. But I chose Bruno because I thought they had it was a bit more stealth options in there. There are definitely no stealth options. Boop. Boop. You wish you hadn't because she's a bit annoying. I'm going to be honest, I imagine most of them are a little bit annoying. You're an ass, sir. You're an ass. Okay, let's power this up. I assume that's what I'm meant to be doing here anyway. Yeah, the Lenny Kravitz guy did look cool, and to be honest, I almost went for him as well. I almost went for Amy, who's got like a prosthetic leg, but she seems like she's quite fast. And I know who I am. I know very well I need people who will just run out of danger very quickly when I go mess it up. I like fast, spongy characters. Fully expect to die constantly, but I'll run in and get out. There's tons of these power cubes, isn't there? Oh, it's Jacob, the Lenny Kravitz guy, Cerys. Because that's what he's been marked as. Like, he's like the face of the game, hasn't he, really? Because he's been floating on a rubber dinghy. Rubber dinghy? Just a donut thing. Oh, you haven't died yet? Yeah, she sounds like she's going to be much more resilient than the character I chose. I chose the person with, like, the worst health recovery and the second worst health. Probably not my smartest move, but, you know. All fun. So I played a bit of the first one. I bought it when it first came out, I think, and I don't know, I just didn't get as into it as I hoped I would do. And then I thought about going back to it before this game. And then I never had time, so I missed it out on the first one, but I'll probably go back to it. If I platinum this, I'll probably platinum the next ones. Go back and get them all, because they're all like £2 now, aren't they? Is this what I'm meant to be doing? I don't know. This is where I'm going. Yeah, and that's the thing, they are dirt cheap, so it's worth going in on them. Oh, right, well, I won't go through here then. Okay, because, yeah, I've seen Riptide a fair amount on stuff. You normally get them as a bundle now, don't you? But I didn't know what the general consensus on Riptide was. I think I got quite far through the first one, but it's so long since it came out. Was it like 10 years ago? That I don't really remember much about it. I just remember bashing things with a baseball bat. Okay, so that's where I just was. Was it? Don't remember this back office bit. Yeah, it was. Right, fair enough. That makes more sense because one was quite linear. You can get into Dying Light. I enjoyed Dying Light. I think Dying Light worked really nicely if you had more people to play with as well. Oops. I didn't play any of Dying Light 2 though. I missed 2 entirely. So I think you can play. Yeah, run back to their base, but like you just couldn't get into that. I can understand that. Because really, I want to be able to hunker down and sort of like wait it out if I need to and things like that. But is this the way I want to go? No is the answer. Right, not allowed through there then. Beep beep. Fix the coolant pumps. Is there a way for me to get some maintenance as well? Because there was that whole burn.
Director Faden.
Thank you. You know who I am now. That's nice. Yeah, it is a little upsetting in that respect. You get out there, you feel like you're doing well, but really you don't have enough to... Oh. That's just... Didn't realise you were going to explode. See, I love a survival game where you have to, like, constantly upgrade and stuff, but yeah, I agree, it was frustrating when you felt like you were doing well. Night falls, you have to go back. It just... I mean, I bought into it. I was like, right, gotta go back constantly. I think that's just down to me being, I was gonna say, a cautious gamer. Maybe not cautious, but a fearful gamer. So, yeah, gather these resources, go hide. Gather these resources, go hide. I mean, I played it a little bit, nothing massive, I enjoyed it, but not enough to commit to, like, platinuming it or anything like that. Oh, God. 2 looks fun, and I like the idea of playing online with other people with it. Well, I mean, that's part of the reason I like the idea of Dead Island 2. You can play online with other people to do areas that are potentially a little too difficult. But I think that's the case for all, like, survival horror, because it sort of takes a little bit of the horror out of it, because there's 2 of you there, but you also get a bit ballsy, I imagine, going, yeah, we can take this, and just everything going horribly wrong. Right, up we go. I just want to check out what's in here as well. This is... Oh, I'll push the wrong button there. Center. Missions. So this is the furnace. So, burn the trash. So where's the trash? Am I the trash? Are they going to burn me? Is it these glowy barrels? Did I just throw myself to the floor for no reason? Right, let's pick you up.
Trash. Did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous material? Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants...
Dead Island 1 and Riptide were great online. You can get modded weird weapons, and the devs promoted it when Sony ruined it. Sony ruining an online game? I don't believe you. It's nice when developers have enough passion to keep stuff going, though, isn't it? Like, I always like what No Man's Sky did and how they kept it alive and really saved their own game. Wish I hadn't been put in that situation, obviously, but... Okay, I can't grab that from there. Whoop. Why do I feel like something bad's going to happen when this is all done? Because this, at the moment, feels a lot simpler than I was expecting. Oh, Sony stopped the modding. Okay. I feel like it's a weird... I mean, it stops people spending extra money. I know why they do it that way, but, like... It's when Bethesda encourages all the mods and stuff and has made it available on PlayStation and other consoles. I'm happy with that. Right, where's this last one? Is that it there? Is it there? Yes, I wanted that bit of ground right next to it. Oh, close. Close.
That's all of them.
Okay. Alright then. I'll just leave before it changes its mind and hurts me. Oh. That's even, like, if the mods aren't, like, damaging, like, you know, the the nature of the game, it's not anything that shouldn't really be in there, and it's just, you know, like, really strong guns and, you know, unlimited ammo and things like that. Just for people to have fun online with, I don't see why you would cancel or stop that, but... Oh well. Let's watch this. That will happen very quickly on Dead Island 2.
Oh, this place is gonna come down.
Let's get out. I don't know if I'm meant to be speeding through this, because they're like, this place is coming down. And I panicked immediately. I listened and was like, oh, alright, I better get moving. I have to get out of here. Got you. Yeah, alright. I like the terrain is all destructible though. That's nice. A game that has destructible terrain. Always a positive in my book.
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with him. He's very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We caught him with his hand in the
Is that all I was meant to do there?
What's that? It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Okay. Oh, alright then. That wasn't nice. Almost killed me. With your little juice. It's just... This feels very much like killing Jack in Resi 7. Obviously second Jack. Yeah, it's a real surreal experience, this. I don't know what they were on when writing this. I don't know if you do want to be on the same thing, though. As if you're going to see this. Or Dead Space Final Boss, yeah. I'd rather not think about the Dead Space Final Boss after having to do that on on the no death run. The hardcore mode. Did not enjoy him. What more do you want me to shoot? Is that all of these? Yeah, final boss of that on Impossible was disgusting. Like, up to that point, it's not too bad, because you start using all the stasis powers, you start using all the extra bits they've given you, that you're meant to use during your first run, but you're like, meh, I don't need to, so why will I? No.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
But I cleared this pipe, is that... Do I need to clear the other pipe? I don't know. Did I definitely do everything in here? I think I did. Off I go. Back onto here, and then I'll go back out and deal with the hiss that are in here. You love Dead Space, but the platinum was stress-inducing. One of the most... Yeah. I didn't enjoy... the impossible run. I mean, 3 runs for the game in general was a bit like, oh god. I'm not a big fan of multi-run games unless, you know, like on Resi 7, you do Madhouse. At least on Madhouse is different to the first run. There's slightly different bits. I did like there was extra tokens on New Game Plus for you to do and things like that, but Impossible was just unpleasant.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Thank you. Right, who's right on me? Where have I got to go now? Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, Cerys. I feel like 8 wasn't so good at the variety. When you did the Village of Shadows run. But normally it's a really... Yeah, I mean... It adds that little element. If you want me to play on it, then give me something slightly different as well, because that's what I'd like. I mean, some people just love to play the same game over and over and over again. Yeah, different puzzles, different enemy types, or like variations. The big thing is different puzzles. I don't want you... If you got puzzles in a game, but I can also see why it's, you know, something like, do I want to make this? Are enough people going to play it? Okay, what am I meant to be doing here? Lift the internal lockdown using the directorial overrides. So I read that as directional. Oh. That's fun. Them getting harder and, well, faster. Oh god, what did I hit then? That wasn't good. Oh man, that's not what I wanted to grab. Oh dear! Get away! There's no health about either. Oh no! Oh no! I fell! I fell down that little railing gap. Oh no! It's right. I'm okay. I'm okay. Where's he gone? Oh, there's some little bits of healing. Oh! That'd been perfect. There we go. All good. All fine. Can I have the minigun? No. No minigun for me. First Resident Evil 4 remake playthrough was 21 hours. After that, it was 3.5. Big changes in time. Big changes in time. I need to give it more time in general, Resi 4. It didn't grab me like I hoped it would. I don't know why. So I'm going to go back to it. Like I said, I can't tell you why it didn't, but... I think it's because I really like 7 and 8. And it's a very different game. I just don't get the Resi vibes that I wanted. Oh, you're on my team. Bang. Smack. Oh god, what happened there? Was that one of those explodey boys? I think it was one of those explodey boys on me. Or it could have been him firing his rocket at me. Silly boy, stop running from me. Let's grab my healing from over here. He's all dead. Yeah, 7 did the series a huge favour. Really did.
Blockages in pipe C through F. When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby.
Well, that's what I've done.
Temperature. I hope.
I genuinely thought you were the person I need to speak to get this sorted.
Right. You got a lockdown to lift.
I've not heard of Resi 8 referred to as a horror version of the Crystal Maze, but I get that. You got your different biomes, different puzzles, and different sections. I get that. They did it a little bit in 7, but it's a little bit more one note, just because of where it's set. You're just not trusting Capcom about 9. Is that just more because of how the DLC went and how we're going to get a lot more of potential over-the-top paranormal stuff? Is this the way I'm meant to be going? It's very hard to tell when the map won't load. That looks right.
We need to hurry.
Do I need to go in this thing, do I? This doesn't look like the right way. This looks like I'm gonna die. Silent Hill 2 Remake might encourage them to speak. That's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. They don't want to be overshadowed, do they, with Silent Hill 2? I mean, I'm concerned about the Silent Hill 2 remake. I was very excited for it, and then I played the medium, which was a little disappointing. Then I heard that they were the ones doing it, so we'll see. I've never played. I've never even heard or played of Never played of Siren. Never played Siren. Is what I'm trying to say. Is it in here I have to go? Because that can't be the way I have to go, surely. NSC energy converters. Ah, the control room is this way. That makes more sense. Control room is floor 2. Okay. Siren 1 and 2 were on PS2, pretty niche Japanese horror, and then Blood Curse on PS3. Okay. I mean, if it's niche and Japanese, I'm not surprised you've heard of it and you played it. Excuse me, guys. Got places to be. Oh, where did you come from? Sneaky. Whoosh. Smack. Smack-a-da man. Smack-a-da base. They're on the PS Store, you think? It sounds like the sort of game, if it came to like the premium catalogue or anything like that, I'd probably give them a go. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be sneaking them out.
To protect them. Forces contain.
Go on, stick your gun in. The gun was a key. My Vinky was a key. Cool. Honestly, these big shots like that look very...
The other sector should be open now.
James Cameron-esque.
I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
You're a bit of a weirdo. Like... I don't like the sort of carry around the essence of your brother and then talk to him. Yes. Let's fast travel here. Let's have a speak with Emily, and then I'll consider whether to continue or we'll stop it there. I'm enjoying it. Really am. I just don't know where seems like a logical place to end this at all. And I'm concerned I'll start having to do big other chunks. Who knows? Who knows? Where are we going? She's in... I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Where is she? No, wrong door. That's not where she is. She's in here, isn't she? She's in the shelter. No, she's not. Alright, she's not in the shelter. You do just get a general marker, isn't it? Where they are.
The building lockdown is in effect to keep.
Is she in the director's office? Nope. No, she won't be in the director's office. This is all too far away. Ooh, what's in there? What's that? Just more notes. More notes. I think this is its only drawback, is it's how, I'd say, open it is where your objective is, which is fine and fun, but also, where the fuck is Emily? There she is.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Let's talk then. Come on, let's have a chat. Let's catch up. We're all friends.
Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places.
Fun.
Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
Alright. Not overly
But
helpful.
we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone.
Okay.
After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
I don't know, can you?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
Of course you call her Polaris.
Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful.
The game does go really west. Like, what did you do with the spoon that opens the cabinet of projection that flushes the top? Yeah.
Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director.
It is written like a TV serial, though, isn't it?
Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan. I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my key card. The sector elevator will take you there.
Clearance level 3. Now, I don't know if that's an indicator of how far you're getting through the game. I assume it is.
What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something.
I love these shots.
Do you feel it?
And the little resonated bit underneath. It almost feels like a Denis Villeneuve film.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Cool. You know what? I think that's probably where I'm going to call this stream, which feels like it's a little early, but it feels like a big moment for it, and this is just meant to be essentially a taster of what the game is. I can see why Cerys is hooked. I really can. So yeah, thank you for coming along.
Discount Podcast.